Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazoo here and welcome to episode 95 of Skidding to Glory. And we start today's episode off by going into the quarterfinals of the Cupid's Cup. And before we do go into our first game, we apply a contract quickly to Kaka because he was running out of them. And then we were ready to go to play our first game of this episode. And as you can see, we came up against a pretty strong Premier League side with informed Soldado, and it's him getting the first goal in the second minute with Soldado to make it 1-0. It's my opponent getting the early lead, but then pretty much straight after that we get the ball with Guarin, a through pass to Muriel, and a look at that for a goal. An awesome chip volley kind of thing. Not really sure I can call it, but looked pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, we make it 1-1, and as you can see, Muriel beats the goalkeeper Pericek, who is completely clueless. Then in the 22nd minute he gets the ball here to Benteke, a near post cross, and yeah, he makes it 2-1. So we're trailing once again, but then in the 23rd minute we pick up a free kick. We take it with Guarin and we make it 2-2. So we're back into the game once again after we were trailing. In the 28th minute, it's my opponent picking up a corner. I managed to clear it away. We get the ball here with Muriel, and then Falcao is making the run. We get the ball to him, and yeah, we pretty much break through his defense. 1-1 versus Pericek, and we obviously gonna score that one with Falcao's 99 finishing. So we do take the lead. We make it 3-2, and then it's him getting another header in with Benteke, but he unfortunately hits the crossbar for him. So we go on a bit of a counter attack. We kick it all the way to Muriel. We get the ball in the end with Moreno, a through pass to Falcao. He kind of messes up with David Luiz, and we beat the goalkeeper with a lovely little chip shot to make it even better, to make it 4-2 for us. And the second goal there by Falcao. Then in the 40th minute he gets the ball there with Nani, a through pass all the way to David Silva. He chested it down, he takes a shot, and look at that for a save by Handanovic. Great save there to keep us into the game. But then it's him picking up a corner, and he makes it 4-3 with the one and only Benteke. But it wasn't enough. Just before halftime we pick up a free kick once again with Guarin, and then from the rebound we get the ball there with Ortega, and as you can see he tried to clear it off the line with one of his defenders, but yeah, we managed to shoot it into the back of the net nonetheless with Ortega to make it 5-3 even just before halftime as well. And straight from kickoff he shoots it all the way to Handanovic, and yeah, I just kicked it forward. Once again we get the ball to Muriel, we head it to Falcao, and then once again he kind of messes up with his defense. I don't know what he was doing, but yeah, decided to go for a shot, and we make it 6-3. So that meant that we scored 6 goals in one half, which is absolutely crazy. But it wasn't even enough. In the 45th minute we get a through pass from Falcao all the way to Muriel. We get a header in, but then he managed to clear it off the line with Sissoko. And these were the halftime stats. As you can see, my opponent actually had more shots on target, which I didn't even realize because it felt that I was kind of dominating the game, but apparently the game was pretty even. But moving into the second half, when my opponent gets the ball all the way to Willian, I try to clear it off the line with one of my defenders, but he makes it 6-4 nonetheless. So he does get a goal back, but then in the 63rd minute we get the ball with Falcao, we chip it to Moreno, we go with some skill moves, and then we shoot it into the back of the net with his weak foot to make it 7-4 even. Then a couple minutes after that, yeah, my opponent kind of messes up in his defense once again. We pick the ball up with Ortega, a fake shot to a roulette to beat one defender, and then we shoot it into the far corner to make it 8-4. And that is pretty much how the game ended. And as you can see, Falcao picks up a hat-trick, and we almost scored another hat-trick as well with Ortega, which could have been pretty cool to score 2 hat-tricks in one game. But yeah, that is pretty much how the game ended, like I said. And the full-time stats, they were pretty even because we both had like 14 shots on target, and yeah, I did manage to win with 4 goals difference, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that is pretty much how that game ended, like I said. And after that I decided to pick up a transferred player, and that is Lucas Piazon from Vitesse from the Eredivisie, and he's been one of my favorite players this year in real life and on Ultimate Team as well, since I used him quite a bit on my main account. But we do go into our first game, and we come up against a really sweaty team. 5 at the back with Sturridge and Benteke up front. So it was going to be a tough game, and it's my opponent starting off the game here with a cheeky backheel pass there from Benteke. Not the usual things you will see from him, but he goes for a shot, but a very good save there from Diego Alves to keep us into the game. In the 37th minute, a running Waka Waka from Neymar. We tried a shot, but a very good save there from Joe Hart as well. And then just before halftime, we get some skill moves going with the transferred version of Piazon. We penna his defender there. We tried a shot with his weak foot, but it wasn't really the best. So it's my opponent picking up a goal kick. He kind of messes up. We get the ball with Calvin, a scoop turn getting past one defender, and then we shoot it into the far corner to make it 1-0 just before halftime. And then look at this, you can pretty much see it coming already. The kickoff glitch all the way to Mateke. and he makes it 1-1 just before halftime as well, and I couldn't really do anything about it because my defenders were kind of rushing forward. So yeah, that was pretty annoying. But then moving into the second half, he breaks through with Kevin De Bruyne, he takes the volley and he makes it 2-1, and that is pretty much how that game ended. We didn't really create anything in the second half, so I think it's fair enough to him that he won the game in the end. As you can see, he had more shots than me on target. He had 8 and we had 4, so yeah, that was a bit of a shame. But yeah, we can't really do anything about it apart from move on. So I decided to do that, and I play a game in the Cupid's squad with the Cupid squad, pretty much with Falcao, with Muriel, and with Moreno up top. So we do go into a game. And we come up against a Premier League side with Eto'o, Young and Navas up front. And we start the game off quite early in the 7th minute. We get the ball with Falcao. We pass off to an open free Moreno. We go 1-on-1 versus Petr, and I decide to go for the shot because I just want to get an early lead. So yeah, in the 13th minute we get the ball with Muriel. We pass it off to Falcao. We get a bit of 1-2 passing between Falcao and Guarin. A nice roulette to get past David Luiz. We go for a shot, but a very, very good tackle there by my opponent. And in the 20th minute, a through pass here to Falcao. We go for a shot with his right foot, and we shoot it into the far corner to make it 2-0 and give us a more comfortable lead. Then once again, we break through with Falcao. We cut inside with a Berber spin, getting past David Luiz. We take the shot and we shoot it into the far corner to make it 3-0. And straight after that, my opponent decided to rage quit, as you can see right now on your screen. And yeah, my opponent didn't really create anything. He had 0 shots in the first half. So yeah, decided to leave. He had enough. So we go into another game, which will be the final of the Cupid's Cup, and also will be the last game of this episode. So we go into the game and we come up against another Premier League side with Inform, Adebayor, Eto'o, and also Luis Suarez up top. So a very, very good striking force on his team. But we started here in the 18th minute with Moreno on the ball with some skill moves. An early cross to Muriel, but an easy save there by Joe Hart. And in the 31st minute, we get the ball with Falcao. A chip through ball to Muriel. We cut inside with a fake shot. We go for a shot, and he probably should have taken it with his right foot because, yeah, it would have never gone in with his left foot anyway. But we get the ball with Kaká. We cross it in. Then a bicycle kick there by Muriel, but we didn't really get it on target. So moving into the second half, and then it all went bad. He gets a cross into Adebayor and he makes it 1-0, which was probably one of his first chances of the game. Then another cross to Adebayor, and yeah, my goalkeeper wasn't looking very good. And to make it even worse, he gets another header in and he makes it 3-0 in the 88th minute. And that is pretty much how the game ended. We got absolutely dominated in the second half. I think he had like 10 or 12 shots on target in the end, so I think he won the game more than deserved. But that is pretty much going to be the end of the episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, despite me ending off this episode with a loss. But yeah, if you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. And as always, if we can hit 800 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.